Hello my creative peeps, and welcome back to my channel for this month's Take 5 Journal Challenge video. So for those of you that don't know, the Take 5 Art Challenge is a challenge that I do with a bunch of lovely ladies who are all linked in the description box below. We have had a few changes in the participants, so go ahead and check that out to check out some new ladies. We invite all of you to participate. Use the hashtag Take5Art. Everything you need to know will be in the description box below. So these are the prompts for August. We have decided to make it less confusing, so we are excited to bring them to you at the end of each month and have you play along sometime during August. So this month's prompts were chosen by the lovely Kyra from Simply Creative Kyra here on YouTube, and she's also on Instagram and such and such. So anyway, let me finally tell you what the prompts are. The prompts this month are butterflies, circles, collage, handwritten quote, and the color blue. So I started out with some watercolor paper, and I'm making a kind of watercolor background type thing. I used some stamps, and I actually don't end up using this, but it does look pretty cool in the end. So yeah, I printed off a postcards printable. I do not know the name of the shop off the top of my head, but I bought it on Etsy, so I will leave it linked in the description box below for you. But I thought it would be fun to make some postcards this time around, so I just had to use the printable for the backs. So this is me still just playing. I'm playing with watercolor. I used some Lindy's Stamp Gang Afternoon Delight Denim Starburst spray. I used my Liquitex muted turquoise ink, which I adore. I will try to leave as many products that I can linked in the description box below. There's always some of my favorites and things down there, but I'll try to link specific ones I used in this video, like this amazing stamp set. This stamp set is by Dilutions and is called Flight of Fancy, and I love it because the set has feathers, butterfly wings, and octopus tentacles, and I mean, how much cooler can you get than that, right? So since the prompt is butterflies, decided to stamp some butterflies out. I'm stamping them on watercolor paper because my plan is to watercolor them and use them as the front to a postcard. So I'm going to be honest, at this point in the video, I had not double checked what the prompts were. I just looked at the sneak peek that I posted on Instagram. We've decided to show you guys a sneak peek of the supplies we have chosen to use this month, kind of in the middle of the month to get you excited and thinking about what the prompts might be. So anyway, I was just looking at the photo of the things that I pulled out and didn't really double check as to what the prompts were. So you'll see me squish a few in at the end, but I just cut out those butterflies and I'm backing them with the postcard printable, and yeah, I'm going to do it from there. And I'm just using score tape. This is my double-sided tape. It's my favorite ever. It's like super cheap. I buy it in bulk on Amazon. That is always linked below for you because it's an amazing deal, and I just think everybody should know about it because I love it so much. But anyway, just taking my watercolors and watercoloring in these gorgeous butterflies. I used several different colors. All the watercolors that I own are linked in the description box below for you. So if you're wondering what I used, you can find it there. How many times can I direct you there in one video? Like, geez, man. So I just had a lot of fun playing with my watercolors. Yeah, one of my goals this month, or this past month I should say, of July was to use a supply that I had kind of forgotten about or didn't use as much as I used to, that I loved, and what I chose was watercolors. That was a challenge I did over on my Patreon. But So I thought it was a perfect way to finish out the month, was use them in this. And I had so much fun playing with them. I pulled out some of my acrylic inks and played with those. This here is some Dylusions shimmer spray. Love that stuff. I'm not a huge shimmer person, but something about the Dylusions shimmer sprays I really love. And of course I used Calypso Teal because, sorry, yawn, because yeah. These are my favorite paint pens ever. I get questions about these a lot. These are Posca paint pens, and I pretty much swear by them now, so there's that. I still have not realized that I might be missing some prompts. So I'm just taking my Dina Wakley acrylic paint in the lemon color and painting around the butterfly. Now this kind of saved me because one of the prompts that I had kind of forgotten about was collage, and doing this technique where I paint around the stamped image, it made it look like the butterfly was actually collaged on there rather than it being all one layer. So I'm counting that as the collage prompt. So we've done butterflies, collage, and blue. So when I finally looked, I realized I still needed circles and a handwritten quote. So you'll see how I fix that in a minute. So I'm just doing the same technique on this one, but with different colors. I really love the blue and yellow contrast. I think it just makes that blue pop. This one is a little more muted. And yeah, that was all I have to say about that, I guess. I just used the Dina Wakley marine color for the background there. I wish I had put some shimmer on that one too, but you know, oh well. I had big plans to make like 6 of these, but I ended up only making 2, so there's that. Yeah, just painting away, painting away. This is actually a very short video compared to my usual, so there you go. For all you peeps that like the shorter videos, this one's for you. So just, yeah. I like ran out of things to say. So I'm just picking it up and kind of painting the edge where I have missed a few spots, or I don't have as solid coverage as I would have liked. So there we go. Now I've realized that I forgot the other prompts. So I was like, well, collage counts. This is technically also collaging something on there, so it double counts. And I just punched out some circles from a scrap piece of printer paper that I had, and I'm going to write a quote on them. Super inventive, I know. So this one says, she said she would, so she did. And then this one is going to say, embrace your own unique sparkle. And I just wrote it in the paint pens that I had used on the images to kind of make them match. I wasn't sure how I felt about them or where I wanted to put them. So I was just fiddling with it there. Then I took my black Posca paint pen and made a little outline because everything needs an outline, especially if it's a challenge. Prompts picked by Kyra. She just, you know, she knows. You have to have a border. So yeah, doing the border there, and I edged those circles with some ink, some archival ink, and those are my postcards. I'm going to write my little Instagram handle, or my alias, I guess you could say, on the back, Creatively Free to Be Me, and the year that I made them, because I'm really bad at like signing my work. I never know what to put. So here's some close-up shots of this for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please participate in the challenge. You can find all the information you need in the description box below. I cannot wait to see what you create. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the ones in the future. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.